today.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Throwing Ryan to start out. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Second and 5. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. A man coming off a washout 2021. It's Travis Etienne. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Travis Etienne, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 25 carries, 88 yards, and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game, and even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. To throw is Ryan. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Ryan. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. Play action. It's Ryan. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They go play action with Ryan. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. They're going to look to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Back to the ground with Etienne. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. They'll lead the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this 1st quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. On 1st down, Ryan. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. That sack backs Ryan and the Colts up a bit here, facing a 3rd and long. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Etienne once more. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Etienne. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, Etienne. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 7-7, our score after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Draw play, Etienne. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Etienne is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Once more, Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time. And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone. Extra point try now for Patterson. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. We had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night, And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now it's Ryan. That would complete to the former Seminole, Arden Tate. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. On 2nd and 9, Ryan. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And there's a first down catch for Paris Campbell. What a welcome sign for Colts fans. They've been waiting for this guy's eventual breakout. Came into the league as a second rounder in 2019 with almost 4.2 speed. Injuries? They've limited him to 15 games in 3 seasons, but the Colts still believe there's a star burner in there if he can stay out there for 17 games.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Second down, another run with Taylor, and he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 40-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Hines. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. This is Hines. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First and 10, Taylor now. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Taylor is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Hines is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Blankenship out for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner, because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll look to throw. He'll get that underneath Etienne. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch,
and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Colts taking the field again. Running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage.
And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does?
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Looking to throw. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Patterson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to the Texans, but they're on top right now as they start this drive out 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Open man right side is Ingram. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing. And that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3. Just get the ball right to the receiver.
It's the hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step like you're driving.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Kwity Paye getting in there and burying him behind the line. He'll drop to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now back to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Here's Logan Cook now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Now a give to Taylor. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Here's Ryan to throw. And that will be incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. $40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and the lead will hold at 10.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Here's Ryan. That is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Etienne.
And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks.
52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw here.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted.
Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On third down, Ryan. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now it's Ryan. He completes it to Tate. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 2nd and 2. To throw is Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. Etienne up the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Another tote for Etienne. He'll take it inside the 25. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He's going to try and take off with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper. And a first down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The offense on third down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 4. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Patterson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And last time went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan, another catch for Tate. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Ryan. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Ryan. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty... Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jags, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 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 I hope y'all can S-double-E, cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can S-T-O-P. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting